Yo, what's up guys? Another video here for Waves Within 2020 Top 8. Now we have ACHI versus TODD. I don't know how to pronounce ACHI. I'm sorry dude, but like ACHI, ACHI. I don't know if it's even like, Taiwanese. So let's just start. Okay, we're gonna go with head or tails. ACHI is gonna be head, TODD is gonna be tails. So I'm really bad at this, I'm sorry. Fuck, you see? Oh my god. Where's it going? Sorry for that. First, tails. So we're starting with TODD. TODD has been asking me what to improve these days and what I'm looking for. So I'm pretty sure he's been working on that. So let's see his round. Okay, the concept was serpentry, like a snake kind of like movement for them to get inspired, but I'm not asking them to show me that stuff. If you've seen the previous videos, you should know by now, but yeah, it's not necessary to show me that you're kind of like a snake. It's just a tool to make you fly free, dive deeper into your style. Let's go with TODD first. I just wanted to remind you guys that I haven't seen any video yet. This is like first time watching. Okay. Nice texture there, digging techniques into the waves. There's something that I have been asking him is that if you're gonna if you're gonna be mechanical, be wavy mechanical. Look at that. Nice. Okay, I see the waves happening all the time. I like that. Something he improved a lot. Okay. Another trace there. Good. Kind of like a flying motion with the both hands. Arms, sorry. Okay, very good position there. Very nice. Ooh, okay. The feet, man, the feet are really. Okay. Feet are really good, I wanted to say. This is risky. I'm so sorry for your pants, bro. Damn. I like that. Another texture there with the music. Cool. Alright. He just in the hits in a really good way. I normally don't like using hits much on my waves, but when it comes to creating that texture, that like motion, it makes sense. It is nice to see, so I'm really gonna give that a high score. Nice speed changes. Speed changes are brutal in TODD. They're really unreal. And all of the body is putting a lot of work. Okay. Finger concepts.
You're a piece of shit.
Reception is brutal.
Nice floating there.
How does it work? How do you do this to someone?
Okay.
Not good enough.
Fixed point, wave.
Oh, as if you had no choice.
Makes sense.
There's a moment. There's always a moment. I can do this. I can give into this, or I can resist it.
Dude, guys, this is really hard to do. Like being on those positions and still being able to wave with the whole body, that is really tough. I'm also appreciating a lot of like back stuff, spine movement.
Disappear.
Nice. The dimes, man, that's crazy. The stuff she's using to create the effect. Nice. You see, he stopped the video. He like finished the video with something. He was realizing he was going into that 3-minute mark, so he stopped it. That is really good when it comes to creativity, because I can see the end of his piece. It's imagine you're showing me your dance. You're doing your stuff in real life scenario, and all of a sudden you know, a block just appears like a wall, and then I have to watch another person. So if I don't see your end, if I don't see you finishing your piece, that's gonna take away a lot of points. But TODD is the perfect example of, you know, an ending that makes sense. All right. So when it comes to technique, that was super high level. I'm gonna give that a 9 because it has almost everything. It has levels. It has 3D motion. It has texture. It has, you know, other styles mixed into the waves, which is really nice to see. Really refreshing. The mechanical waves in this man are, you know, top of the world. I'm pretty sure of that. When it comes to positioning, it's also flawless. You don't see like almost like falling motion. He knows where he's gonna step, even when he's taking the risk. He's trusting that risk to have a high reward also. So, you know, the whole movement is gonna be clean and you know, close to perfection. Even, you know, perfection doesn't exist. I'm gonna give that a 9 because that was really crazy. When it comes to musicality, also using how can I say it, using those textures with those hi-hats or whatever it was, like this kind of like I don't know how to call it, but when the music was like ta 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 ta, and he was not doing that the typical like, okay, I'm gonna tick. He was ticking with the waves, and that made a lot of sense. Also, the lyrics, he was taking the melody behind the beat. When he was getting those beats that were actually, this song is really nice. I'm pretty sure this is by J Smooth too. Maybe Function. This is not one of my songs. He was using those hits, boom, to create motion, and that was really fucking clean. I have to give that man a 9 because he also was doing some rhythm creations, you know, creating a rhythm inside the rhythm, and playing a little bit with the sound there that doesn't exist, but he's gonna, you know, put it into existence. That is a really high 9. When it comes to creativity, there was risk taking. There was a connection between the, you know, the concepts. I am missing one thing though. I'm missing a full-on story. I'm missing that story that begins and it takes a shape and then it ends. It kind of like, yes, it does end, but it ends in like, all right, yeah, well, it's kind of like an easy way. It's kind of like a cheat. Yeah, I'm ending. But I want to see more connection between the, you know, the beginning and the end. I want to, you know, see a little bit more of a full story. I'm not saying this was not a story that he was doing in his mind, but I cannot see it myself. It is not reflecting on me. I don't know how to explain that, but like maybe he was doing it, but I'm not able to see it. So I'm gonna keep that in 8. That was really nice. That was risky. I'm just missing more connection when it comes to concepts in the beginning, in the middle, and in the end. All right, let's go with ACHI. Dude, this is a... Damn, these battles. God. Okay, let's go with ACHI. I'm gonna turn a little bit down this. Nice. Okay, that was a good texture, but it was a little bit too fast, and because it was too fast, there was a lot of lack of control in the hands. But overall, really good too. How long is this video? Okay, like that concept. Nice face mask, like that. It's not something you see every day in a waving game. Nice. That's a little bit too fast. I'm missing more patience here. It's too fast. So the technique and the musicality and the creativity goes a little bit down because he doesn't have the time. I mean, the technique is good, but it's just a little bit too fast sometimes. But we're talking about really. Ooh, shit, that was risky. I like that. Ooh, okay, that was really risky. That's a hard position. Nice, that is super hard. I'm a fan of that kind of movement, you know it. More risk taking, going to the floor. I like it. You just have to make sure that the risk, becomes something. And with having a risk to become something, I mean that if you're on the floor, make it a wave. If you're gonna roll, make sure it's on the concept and there's waves involved with that. I don't mind about creating a concept, really slow that is not waving, but then you have to transform it into a wave. I do that shit all day. Like I create pattern, I repeat the pattern, and then I create the wave with that pattern. But I'm finishing the concept with the wave. Nice. Okay, I like the ending too. Makes sense. All right. It was too fast. The technique is good, but I know that this dancer has a good technique, but in this round, it was too fast. He didn't show me the fingers much. He didn't show me his whole body movement in a clean way, in a clear way, and in a patient way. So I'm gonna give that a 7. He was doing some 3D stuff, which was really nice. He was going to the floor, which was really nice. But sometimes it was so fast that I could not see the effect of a wave. And if I could see the effect of a wave, sometimes it was not as connected, because when you do this, it's not as doing that. If you want to create a fast motion, it doesn't mean that you're gonna lose control. You just have to do it in a good way. And in this round, that fast was not controlled. That fast motion was not controlled. It was really fast. It's okay to be fast, but you have to really stay with that control. When it comes to musicality, I have to say the same. There was no patience. Even though he got those beat kills, there was much more to take. You can surprise me by being super slow in the fastest part of the song. You don't really have to be a slave of the music. You can really set yourself free. I'm gonna understand it. I think I'm ready to understand this kind of concept of being slow when the music is super fast, or being super fast when the music is slow, creating a rhythm inside the rhythm. So I'm missing that. I'm gonna give that a 7. And overall, yeah, I think TODD is gonna win this. But yeah, okay. When it comes to creativity, same. I like the concepts. They were pretty well made. Some of that was pretty unique, I have to say, and that was a lot of risk. It's just that I'm missing, more connection when it comes from concept to concept. I'm missing, instead of doing da 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 and then transform it into another thing, do that da 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 and then and then transform your thing into another thing that makes sense and go with it. Create like a full storyline of waves. That's what I would love to see. But overall, it was risky. I like that. It's just that it was not the result. It was not as good as TODD. Even though it was a little bit more risky than TODD, the overall execution was not as good. This is why he has less on technique, and this is why the creativity is closer now to TODD, but it's still not on par because the connection was not as good. So I'll give that a 7. So 777, that is 29. I'm pretty sure of that. 998, I'm pretty sure of that too, but I'm just gonna make sure. Sorry guys. 26, I'm just gonna make super sure of what I'm doing. This round goes to Poppin' TODD. Yes sir. Overall, that was really, really nice battle. But it's true that this was one of the least, balanced battles. I think ACHI could have done it way better, but I don't know. Maybe he was just focused on, you know, being spectacular, and that is something you have to avoid when it comes to, you know, waving. Just stay patient, stay on your thing, create with patience, be slow with your movement, transform it into a fast movement, then go again with the slow, try to make sense with the music, try to make sense with your concepts, trust your risk, don't put too much risk if that's gonna give you a super lack of control. Be always balanced when it comes to that. So yeah, this round goes to Popping Todd. Okay, let's go with the next video. As always, thank you guys for staying with me, and please leave a like, leave a comment of, you know, something that can be improved. If you like my content, just subscribe. There's more of this comment because, well, we have to do semifinals and the final. So with that said, thank you guys for staying with me, and see you in the next video.